Alright, welcome in everybody. Yo, what is going on? Hold on, guys. Holy cow. Oh my jeez. Yeah, Streamlabs is totally messed up. Give me a second, guys. Where is... I need my Game Boy frame. Okay. Hide from horizontal. Okay. Yo, why is this all messed up? Dude, my whole screen is messed up here. Can you guys hear me? What is up, everybody? How's it going, by the way? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. I just realized my whole screen here is all wonky. Hold on, let me figure out what's going on in the game. Get to a full screen moment. Got some updates in this game, actually, that I want to talk to y'all about. Alright, just want to make sure. Okay, is the Game Boy good? Okay, but why is my camera, like, shifted over to the side? Like, I never do that stuff. Like, every time I get into Streamlabs, it's always something. Like, it just moves stuff without my authorization. What even is this over here? Okay, like, nothing. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, is this it? Oh goodness, that's wild, crazy. Do I have to go that way? Do I have to go this way? Like, I have no idea what's going on here. Okay. Alright, welcome in everybody. How are y'all doing, guys? Sorry about the fixes there. Let's get this. Where are they at? There we go. It's done that before. Oh no, I'm frozen. I was frozen. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness, guys. You see how long it takes me to fix this stuff up sometimes, guys? I've been like 7 minutes and haven't even done anything yet, guys. Guys, welcome in. Let me get to all the chats here. Holy cow. Holy goodness. Guys, Gear Gamer Jonesy, welcome in. Welcome in. Hey. Where have you been, man? Dude, I've just been living life. Where was I? I was at a concert on Friday. Yesterday I went to Tucson, so I was away. The few days before that, I was working. I had a date one of those evenings. So let's see. Yeah, so like when stuff like happens like that, I have a date like on Thursday, for example. Friday, I wanted to go to a concert. Saturday, I went out of town. Nice mustache, Sam. Thank you so very much. And just like, so that's already like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right? I think Wednesday night, I think I just was exhausted. I think I was just exhausted on Wednesday. Like, I was having a pretty intense work week as well. So, yeah, just, like, be patient with me, guys. You know, just, like, living life. Doing stuff, right? It has been a while. Hey, yo, Iron Shakes. Guys, please go ahead and like the stream if you haven't already. What's good, Daryl? Yo, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. We got Daryl. What up, Daryl? Crimson Loft Wings. Hey, it's been a while, so I hope everyone has a great week so far. Thank you so very much. I'm having a great week. Actually, I felt really alive. Like today, I was driving back, and you know, so I was driving back, and you know, there's just a lot of good in my life. We can hear you. Oh yeah, yes, Daryl. You never heard of Tomodachi Live? Have you been, man? It's been a while. Ship Buddy, what's up, Ship Buddy? They updated the game. They did. Love the 4 Island music. It's so nostalgic. Yeah, I know. I could just sit here and love the music. Ooh, my bad. Oh, nice mustache. Oh, I already read all this. Ooh, a day. Who's the lucky gal? Yeah, like I would tell you guys. And I don't know if that's gonna go anywhere, but I don't know if I'm personally interested or not. We'll see where that goes, but I don't think I'm personally interested. Just, you know, but, you know, putting myself out there, giving some chances. If I don't at least go on the date and I'm just chatting with somebody over, you know, electronically, you're never gonna figure it out anyways, right? So, just giving myself opportunity out in the world, right? You know, there'll probably be other dates in the future with other people. I don't know. You know, I'm not settling down yet. You know, and I'm a single man, enjoying it. You know, we'll see. Somebody will have to try really hard. Not that I'm picky or nothing, but because I'm really not. But yeah, somebody will have to, like, you know, show that they actually are interested and actually give a crap, you know, to obtain me, right? And that's at least I want. They gotta give me some effort back, you know. I put like 90% of effort into anything, like any person I date, I only get 10% back anyways, and they're expecting the world. So, yeah, no, until that happens, I'll be single man. What's up, dude? You got hired as a bartender at Iron Strikes, dude. That's what's up, Daryl Smooch. Runs and slides across the floor singing, welcome in, Tsubaki. Glad to have you. I appreciate you, Tsubaki. I'm so glad you're here, Tsubaki. I appreciate you. A like was the first thing I did before anything else. No, dude, nice. What's up, Penguin? Hi, just dropping a like. I had a 14-hour shift today, so I'm off to bed. Sounds good, my friend. Thank you so very much for dropping in. I appreciate you. You gonna go work at a shoe store soon, Jonesy? Take any job you can, man. Hard to come by, so take it. Oh, Tsubaki. Oh my goodness. Congrats, Iron Make that dinero. Tsubaki. You're funny, Tsubaki. Hey, what's up, Astral Dolphy? Oh, what's up, dude? It's been a while. Been a while, my man. W Iron. I'm just enjoying. Oh my god. Hail Astral. I know, dude. Wait, who are you? Who's Astral? Who's Astral Dolphy? Who's that dude? I think he used to be a mod for the channel or something. He used to watch my streams, that guy. Yeah, he was a cool dude. I love that dude. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm not gonna guilt you. Or am I? Hey, Tsubaki and Astral. Hey, Daryl. I'm now a therapist who gives out alcohol pretty much Iron Strikes. It's true. Cheers, Pang. Lol, Sam, don't do him like it. Don't do him like that. Right. Hey, he made the joke about himself not showing up first. That's the only reason I'm bringing that up. We're talking about people losing moderatorships and whatnot. And he was like, oh, probably won't be a mod. I haven't been there in a while. I'm like, see? Rip Astral. Dude, is he already gone? He already left. He's like, you know, screw that guy. Screw that Sam the Pokemon. I stopped by to maybe get some weight off me. What you mean by that? It's a big old family reunion. Yeah, look how many mods we got in chat right now. What is a mod stream? I know, I get it, Astral. Same here, man. We got a full-time job now and stuff, and now I can't stream as late as I used to. Oh yeah, so the big update in this game, guys. Because I'm not playing it right now, clearly. You know, I'm just chit-chatting with y'all. But, recap on this, guys. So, I had met up with my brother earlier today. I would have preferred to do this on stream, but whatever. Like, my brother, he's a father, right? Of 3. So, he didn't come over and do anything on stream, you know, he's just too busy. So, but he did bring the Switch, and we're over at my grandmother's house, and I got him to bring a Switch. What happened was I completed the Pokédex a little bit, right? So, the one thing I didn't get a hold of was, a few things I didn't get a hold of. Well, I'll just show you guys what I'm talking about. I got an Alakazam. I only saw the oh man, here, I'm skipping ahead and going back. Me and my brother traded up all the, exclusives for the game. And so now I got a Shelter, for example, which you can't get in Leaf Green. There's a few other exclusives in here. I got the Ekans, I got the Oddish, which I'm gonna move to my inventory now. Scyther, got a Charmander, got this Machamp. That's just a regular trade evolution though. Like you get that in either of the games. So now, now I do have a Machamp to add into kind of my decks here, right? So that's pretty good. He's pretty good. I just don't know where he goes now. I don't know where he goes now. I think he goes here. Yep. So I had 2 Machokes, and now I got a Machamp. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now I can put a Machamp on my team. I did also get the Haunter. Oh, a Haunter with a metal coat. Sweet. My brother actually put the metal coat on this thing for some reason. I don't know why. So now I got a Haunter with a metal coat, which I'm going to place in my bag. I think he goes there. My brother did tell me he gave me a present on this guy. But now I know what it was. It was that metal coat. I got the... Oh, shoot. Now that I think about it. I also have a Steelix. My brother traded me the Steelix. Well, he traded me an Onix with the metal coat. So, he gave me the Steelix, but I think that goes in the Johto deck, so I'm not going to put him in the Kanto decks with all the other guys. I'm just going to hold him aside. I do need to breed a Shelder. There we go. This Bellsprout actually is pretty... He didn't eat the Bellsprout. So I could actually just put this Bellsprout back, I think, where it goes. I don't know where the Staryu goes. This box looks pretty jacked up right here, to be honest. So I want to organize that. I'll organize that one later. I do get the Ekans, which I do need to breed for one more. My brother gave me the Electabuzz, which is good. Now I got Electabuzz. But I don't know how to get Elkid, though. I guess, yeah. I'm gonna breed another Charmander and another Scyther. So I need to breed all these guys. So that's why they're on my inventory right now. So, my brother did not need a Slowpoke. So I caught all these Pokemon for him. But he didn't need them. So we got that. I do want a Slow King though, so I need to trade with a King's Rock and all that good stuff. Let's see. Yanma. I don't know if I have Yanma and Wobbuffet in these boxes. I'll set them aside. But I did get an Almastar egg. So I want to put the eggs in one box because I'm going to be doing some egg hatching too. Actually, where did this egg come from? Oh boy. I keep calling Gengar Haunter. Oh boy. Yeah, I bet. You feeling under the weather right now? So that's the agenda for the game tonight. Tonight's just doing some Pokédex progress. So kind of figuring out what I have. What I still need. Breeding some Pokemon. Getting these eggs. Just completing the Pokédex. Journeying out into the wild. Figuring out what I need to still go catch. Like, for example, I know I need a Jinx. For example, I don't have a Jinx. So I'll have to go to those islands to grab a Jinx. I'll look at the Pokédex, see what else there is. See if there's anything in the Savari Zone. No, is he shiny? Nothing I have a shiny in this game. I've not run into a shiny yet. You know what I'm now realizing it's easier to trade on this game? It's easier. You know what? I'm just knowing that it's easier to trade in this game. It is very easy to trade in this game. Actually, the trading was very smooth. I'm going with my mom to check out an apartment in the morning. Oh my goodness, Tsubaki. Oh, I hope it's a nice apartment. So yeah, just we're doing some standard stuff, some basic stuff. We're just playing the game. Doing the Professor Oak challenge essentially. Oh yeah, what was it gonna... Oh yeah, I got a Psyduck. So that's kind of cool. I do want to breed another Psyduck. Zonix, I don't really need too much anymore. There we go. I'm gonna move this... I'm gonna just move that Ninetales in there. That Ninetales was very, very good to me on my journey. So it's gonna be my main Pokemon box. Pokemon that I mainly use. Oh, now I got a Growlithe too. Oh, and his name is Zeus. But yeah, you can see my brother's OT on there and everything. Alright. So. So yeah, let's see how quickly we can do some of this stuff. I am gonna need... We're gonna go with the Electabuzz first. And then do some running around for a bit. And so, I like to run around this thing 10 times. 1... 2... 3... 4... 5... 6... 7... 8... 9... Alright, 10. Go on the PC or Pokemon Center. Hey, good night, Tsubaki. Take care. I appreciate you stopping by, Tsubaki. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Solus. Alright, Astral. Oh my god. At least I know who you are. Good night, Tsubaki. Good night, Tsubaki. You felt awful not being there to help her. Man, I know. Well, that's a big thing, man. Like, I get that. I've had a lot of friends go down some really, really dark paths, really bad paths, you know. They've gone down the path of drugs or gone down the path of just bad choices, be it criminally. Or even just, you know, not even those things, but it could just be mental things, like you said, going to a ward or something like that, and just struggling with mental health on top of that. And you do realize half the time, most of the time, you just can't be there for them. And sometimes it's not even by choice. It's just, you know, the nature of life, the nature of the universe, unfortunately, it seems. I don't know, it sucks, but it's there. You know? What's up, Giovanni? I'm just doing some Dex progress. Pokédex progress. That's about it. Yeah, it's been really rough for me, yeah. Well, the main thing you gotta do, dude, is just keep taking care of yourself for now. Be patient. You can still be there for them, essentially. You are there for them. They might not know it, but you're there for them. In your mind, definitely. What else do I want? Sounds dumb, but I kind of got to do an oddish too right away. Yeah, all you can do is hope for the best, you know. If you could do anything more, you would, right? What can you do now that, you know, you can't, right? First, you gotta accept that you can't do anything. Like, really, honestly, I know that really sucks to say, dude. But the first thing you gotta do is accept that you cannot be there right now for them. And they can't have you there for them right now. At least not physically, right? Maybe not even, like, verbally. And it sucks to accept that. It really, really does. It sucks to accept that. Because I know the feeling all too well. I'm thinking about a particular friend, you know, like, when I'm saying that too, as well. A few particular friends. It's just like where I wanted to be there for them, and I felt really bad and it hurt, and all sorts of stuff, right? What helps is that, you know, you gotta accept I can't be there for you right now. And you can't have me there for you right now. Not by, like, choice or nothing like that, but that's just, like, I'm speaking, like, very, like, plain text there about that, right? And it's the first thing you gotta, like, accept is, like, you know, the circumstances be it. I can't do that right now. I won't. And you gotta be patient. What's up, Pokemon? What's been a week? Just about, yeah. Or I think Pokemon's talking about since I last streamed. You're going down the path to spaghettification. You're going near a black hole. You've been bummed out about Champions? Yeah, I haven't been playing too much of it. Clearly, I haven't been live all week. It hasn't been a game that's been keeping me coming back all week, so that. I'm greeting out. Happy 420. What's up, Grizzly Bear? Yeah, happy 420, my friend. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Oh. But you know what I can tell you, Ashel. You know, if you are a friend, right? You be patient until they come out, right? They get out, and be there for their man, I can't even speak. Be there for them when they get out. Oh god, that's so hard to say. Be there for them for when they get out. And even if you have to take time to be ready yourself to do that, I don't know all the specifics, but give yourself that time too if you need it, right? Pokemon, you want to battle on Champions? Who do you want to battle? Me? What did I put in there? I do need another Oddish or two. But don't let it affect your life either. You can't be depressing yourself, you know. It doesn't help anybody out. Yep, exactly, my friend. What is the wound? What you mean by that, Evan? There's lots of wounds, man. Lots of wounds. Time heals all wounds. Most of them, anyways. Y'all have seen me wounded. Yeah. Y'all saw me go through it before. I need to get one more auto shag. I'm fine though, don't worry. That's good to hear. I won't worry about you, my friend. I'll support you though. My own depression was already bad enough. It just feels lonely 80% of the time, but I know I can't stop time from moving on. Oh, dude. That's like a separate line item right there. Oh, yeah, not even having to do with what you already got going on. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, no, trust me. Oh, I could talk all night on that one. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Depression and loneliness. Yep, it's kind of been defining my life for a while now. Yep. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it, bring it up, dude. It sucks. Oh, man. Part of me has had to learn to accept it, but a lot of that really like hurts. Yeah, I'll give you an example. Even just like this last Friday that I like a few days ago, I went to a concert, right? And you know, so I went to a concert. It was like a reggae concert. Like Dirty Heads is there, Mari Sahu, like and a few other bands. I don't know if any of y'all probably have heard some of the songs. They have some pretty popular songs that they play on the radio and whatnot. But I went alone. I did not want to go alone. I called up all my friends. I didn't even go to the Renaissance Festival this year as well because I called all my friends that I do have. And just like nobody makes time for me, you know. I couldn't find anybody to go to the concert with me, and so I'd like do everything alone. I want new friends, but I don't know how to make new friends. You know, I was talking about going on a date last Thursday or whatever, right? I don't think I'll ever see that date again either, you know? Like, I think it went okay. Maybe I might see him again, but I know it's only a matter of time. Like, everybody else I've dated over the past 2.5 years, they're just, like, temporary fixtures in my life, most of the women that I date. And then I get ghosted, you know, or whatever, you know, like, 99% of the time, yeah, ends up in me getting ghosted, and then I have nobody to talk to now. My friends are all too busy for me nowadays. They got their families, their things going on. I'm the single bachelor, you know, like, and they're not interested in spending time with me other than their families. And so, yeah, I'm just alone probably 99% of my time. And that's not even a joke. When I do see my friends, it's for 1 hour every 6 months. You know, that's what it's become. Maybe one friend I see an hour every 2 months. Maybe like 4 hours every 2 months, and that's in one go though. You know, so that's where my life's at with friends. And other than that, is trying to get lucky, maybe find a date on the dating apps. I don't know. But yeah, no, life gets really lonely. That's why I have a dog and a cat. They're my biggest company that I have at all right now. Like, they really are. Like, so I love my animals like so much, like that, you know. I don't like right now, believe it or not, more loyal than anything, guys. Right now, Hold on. This little one right here. I didn't even ask for her to be on my lap. In fact, I didn't even know this kitten was on my lap. My favorite cat. Ever. She's my favorite cat that I've ever had. Or ever seen in the whole wide world. This one right here. Oh, hi. She was just on my lap. Simplified it for me. She likes being with me. You know what I mean? It's right here. You guys can't see it. But for any animal, humans included, to want to spend that type of, you know, just time with me, like, it's worth, that's worth the universe to me, honestly. And that's why I love my pets and treat them so well. And yeah. Yeah. But you know, like, this channel though has been a huge help, right? Because I know I probably talked to you guys, honestly, literally, I haven't even been streaming all week, but I probably have talked to you guys here on my streams more than I chat with most people in the real world, right? I really do, probably. If you just add it all up, the amount of times you guys are here chit-chatting with me, yeah. You guys aren't as temporary. A lot of y'all have been here for years. Crazy to think. Oh, thank you, Pokemon. Yeah, a lot of you guys have been here for years. Months at least, and y'all still here. You ain't ghosting me. Actually, no, I have lost a lot of viewers before. Like, some people who used to show up all the time just, like, aren't here anymore, and it's changed, right? The channel a little bit. But you know, so a lot of y'all have remained, and that's all I could be thankful for. I could just be thankful that you showed up tonight, Astral, or Pokemon, or Daryl. So, Daryl, where'd he go? Did he ghost me? Daryl, you ghosting me? No, but I know he'll be back in the future, so that's always good, you know? I know he'll be back on the next stream, or maybe even later today on the stream, right? Taking a break, but, like, that's more than I can ask for, right? Especially compared to, like, what I usually get. Alright, what else do I need? Okay. Man, I just got so distracted there. All in my feels. Right, I know my brother gave me, this sucks now. He gave me a Squirtle egg, I just don't know which one it is. Oh my goodness. But it does suck, even though you guys give me a lot of, like, you know, company when I'm here. Streaming in and of itself doesn't cure true and actual loneliness that I actually have, you know, it really doesn't. So yeah, there's problems with that, but like, you think it would help, but it doesn't. And that's why I'm not motivated to stream sometimes, you know. It's like, I'll still feel lonely. It doesn't get me out of it. Not completely. Alright. don't know how Boxy goes now. I'm gonna put him in. I'll put him in box 1. Alright, perfect. Okay. I could start hatching those eggs and just go from there what I still need. I wonder where's the best place to hatch some eggs. Anybody, where do you guys hatch your eggs in this game? Where do you feel like you have the biggest run? Yeah, that's true, Astral. And I'm glad, I hope, like, you guys, you know, I hope you guys, when you come to my streams, like, don't feel alone, right? Some people have, like, talked to me before. Like, I've talked to some very few of you people, like, in DMs and stuff like that before. Some of my closer followers over the past couple of years. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back and I'll finish that. Hi, puppy. Alright, so, yeah. Spoken to a couple of you out there. This wasn't just one person. This is probably roughly about 3 people, we'll say, who I've talked to about, you know, just a little bit more rather than streaming and whatnot. Well, it was about streaming, but, no, they expressed to me, like, that they are also, like, very lonely people. Very lonely people, that they get nobody to go to, no friends to just text and reach out to, which oftentimes I feel the same way. Or give them company or whatever. They're just like alone in their apartment 24/7, just like I am, right? And that, you know, coming to my streams, like, really helps them in those moments, even if it's for a fleeting moment of just not being alone. Having somebody that, you know, like, will read their chat, talk to them like a human, and just be friendly. Yeah, we're friends, right? You know, so, and that is very, I mean, it's very rewarding to hear that, and, I mean, it's not why I'm here per se, but I'm definitely, like, flattered that anyone would even think of that, of me just being here and streaming and chit-chatting with y'all. Like, it's, it is a good feeling. And at least I could provide that for some of y'all. And I'm sure that's maybe why some of y'all show up, right? Like, oh, Sam's live. I'm doing nothing else. I'm not talking to nobody right now. Nobody's texting me. I'm bored, you know? Like, I can go there and at least send the Pokemon will chat, you know? He's my friend. Alright, where am I going? I'm gonna move Pokemon. Alright. And it sucks because, you know, I can't be there in certain ways for a lot of people either. No. Like, I'm just a streamer. You know? I'm just some guy, you know, with my whole life too. And, you know, there's like a weird, you know, there's a weird boundary between me and, like, people who come to my streams, right? There's a weird boundary. I don't know y'all don't know me, you know? Like, we're just people on the internet who came across each other one day on YouTube, right? For the most part. And so there's, like, somewhat of an existential barrier there, right? Too. Where should I go hatch all these eggs that I have? Nigga, pretty cool. My mon is ghastly. Yeah. Oh, unknown user won the battle. Yeah, you can depend on the nice. You're one of the nicest friends I know, Sam. I can depend on you for life advice. Oh man, I appreciate it. I feel like I don't give too much of it though. You know, I feel like people like Frosty Lemon. He gives a lot of life advice. I don't find myself giving life advice all that much. I'm just gonna go Celadon. I think Celadon City is like my favorite city in this game. Whatever works, I guess, right? Whatever works. Alright, let the egg hatch begin. Yep, correct, player. I feel like the bike is so slow. But at least we could just roll around. We'll just roll around Celadon for a bit. Do some circles. Nice. Yep, just a good old Professor Oak challenge. I don't know if that means anything else though. Professor Oak challenge, or that might mean something different. I don't know. People like it almost sounds like a type of Nuzlocke. Maybe it is. I don't know. Like Professor Oak challenge, but I thought Professor Oak challenge was just completing the, you know, the Pokédex. You know, essentially. I don't know too much about it, but. So right now I got a party full of eggs. I'm just gonna roll around for a bit until they start hatching. Guess I could just go left and right across the city. Really good spot to do it. Play. First Oak Challenge means catching every Pokemon possible before you go to the next area or route, but yeah, same shit. Yeah, dude. Right? Something like that, yeah. Alright, so that's what the challenge is, the Professor Oak challenge. I mean, I tried that. You know? I pretty much was doing that at the beginning of the game, because I was like, alright, I'm gonna catch all these Pokemon now, and these routes. Like, I didn't leave Viridian before I got a Pikachu. I didn't, like, you know, I was making sure I was getting everything. Caught, like, 2 Weedles or whatever. And I think, what, you even have to evolve them, too? I don't know how that works. I mean, you couldn't possibly do that in some scenarios. Like, if you get a Growl before you get a Firestone, you can't move, you know? Yeah, this way is better. The other way is slow and kind of boring. Yeah. Yeah. No, I did kind of do it. But then it got to the point of the game where I'm just like, I'm getting through it, you know? So I kind of did it. I did it to the best of my ability without without completely stopping myself. So I moved on from some things, you know. Like, ain't no way I'm stopping in here for the Safari Zone and just not moving on. But yeah, there's some other areas where it's like, yep, no. Come back later and get whatever else I need from this spot. Had to keep the progress going. Otherwise, I wouldn't have beat this game. I beat this game in like 30 hours, though. That was pretty bad. I did a lot of grinding. So it did slow me down, actually, because I was doing that a little bit. So definitely, it more just made me not rush through the story. It made me, you know, I was doing like the side quests and things the best I could, you know, like everything. So I did a slow run on it. Sub, you got this, bro. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so very much. Hope your night is going wonderful there. Ah. I wonder what else I'm missing from the Pokédex, though. There's, I know I need Jinx, for example. When I go look at, I have a living dex, like, already, like, a part of my thing. It just sucks, because then I realized, like, because I was catching most of the Pokemon along the way. Not all, but still most. And then I go look at, like, well, I'm not on my box right now. And then I go look at my boxes, and I've organized them by number at this point, which is nice. Most of them. And dude, I just have so many blank space, and I'm like, dude, what the heck? Where didn't I go? What didn't I get along the way that I really missed? And it seems like a lot. And I'm only talking about the first 151. Minus legendaries. And you know, I think I'm gonna go catch a legendary bird soon. I'm gonna do that on like another stream. But I don't think I'm gonna shiny hunt the birds. And I might not even shiny hunt Mewtwo. I think I'm gonna skip shiny hunting Mewtwo. I think I'm just gonna catch him. I haven't even caught him yet. Got 40 hours into the game. Beat the game a while ago. But only like 10 hours ago I beat this game. But well, the amount of time that I played this game essentially. Or I could do a shiny Mewtwo, but man, that would just make finishing the deck so much longer. And I can't even get a Mew yet either, so it's like, can't even complete the first 151. And to do the national decks is impossible right now, so yeah. Gotta wait on that too. That's why they better come out with the next ones on here. Can't wait till they get Emerald on here. Yeah. Yeah, Mewtwo would be the one worth shiny hunting. That's a good point. But then I realized, like, oh man, if I'm gonna shiny hunt Mewtwo, I already know in Leaf Green, this particular game, I'm gonna shiny hunt Deoxys. That I know. That I am going for in this game. But then it gets to the point where once I start shiny hunting that Deoxys, though, I'm gonna be streaming it, of course, obviously. But that's instantly going to lock me out from continuing doing anything else in this game. So it's like one of the last few things I have to do. That's why you're not going to see me shiny hunting Deoxys for a bit. Yeah, you probably won't see me. Actually, Mewtwo, I could go back and. Well, what's nice about Mewtwo is at least I could go shiny hunt them. And then if I did like 1,000 resets and I wanted to go do something else in this game, I could just leave the cave and go do that, which is nice. But if I go to the island, Naval Rock, or whatever it's called, can you go back? Can you return to those islands after you use the ticket? Let's just say I go shining, do 500 resets on Lugia, and then I'm like, you know what? I want to leave Naval Rock real quick and come back because I want to go catch more Pokemon for the Pokédex. Can I do that and return to the island and continue my shiny hunt, or no? Or once I use that ticket, is a burnt? And you leave the island and you can't go back. That's what scares me, and I don't know about that. So Mewtwo, I could probably do that. Go shiny hunt him real quick. If I don't get him, just return on another day. At least get some checks in, essentially. I don't know. Do you think we'll ever get a screen attachment for the Switch 2 alongside the DS game ports? You know, that's one of those things. I hate to be pessimistic about it, but no, I don't think so. I don't think Nintendo thinks like that, and which is very unfortunate, because they could have done the Switch 2 and just immediately like launch that idea. Like, take the extra time, even if it took you an extra year to come out with the Switch 2. Like, they know we wanted that. You know they thought about it. And they just didn't do it, you know? They just get really greedy. Oh, it's gonna cost a lot of money to do that, and sales, and the board says no, and, you know, it's just too awesome. No. But they really should have considered that. I mean, you make it Switch 2, they should have went all out, but they gave us I'd say it's a rather cheap product, to be honest with y'all. I don't think they did enough. Is it definitely a better console? 100%. But to me, even the Switch 2 feels just kind of like a Switch Pro in its own way. It doesn't feel like it's a new console, though. It feels like it's a Switch 1 with better quality. Oh, we got a neg to hatch. Better quality picture, right? Like higher resolution, more graphical power interface. You know, has the cool Joy-Cons with the mouse mode and everything like that. You know, the things attach on with magnets now. It's kind of cool. And it's definitely the de facto console of what you should be playing any game on. Oh, we got the Oddish. Definitely the de facto game of, like, I like the Switch 2 because obviously it's powerful enough to actually run the games that I play for once. Like, Pokemon is not a lag fest anymore, so I'd rather play. I find a lot of value in the Switch for that, or the Switch 2 for that, but I still feel like it's a Switch, like a Switch 1. Just better. It doesn't feel like a new console, though. So, yeah. That's just kind of how I feel about that. Yeah, one! Hell yeah! Good night, Magnus. Another Oddish. It does do 4K, which is nice. Yo, Squirtle! Woo! Needed that. A second. Name it, but I do need to get more of those Squirtles, actually. Have a good one, player. Player. Where's the best place to farm XP in this game? Is it actually that Mewtwo's cave, which actually I haven't been to in a minute. Well, I haven't been there at all in this game yet. Is that the best XP farming area? Oh yeah, I still got 3 eggs. I thought I had 2 auto eggs on me. Surprised all of them aren't hatching yet. If you guys haven't already, guys, please go and like the stream. Just watch me bike around for a while. Like for bike, guys. Like for bike. Ooh, another egg hatch. Elekid! Yo, that's amazing. So I guess also the breeding in this game is pretty easy. You just need to hatch the Pokemon, I guess. I thought you had to have incense on them and whatnot. Two more eggs to hatch. Oh, you know what I could have been doing? Could have been hatching more eggs while I was at it. You know, swapping them out. Somebody at Kingdra? Yo, that's cool. Hey, what's up, Dazzling? Yo, is that you, Dazzling? Are you the Kingdra? Oh no, Crimson is Kingdra. Hey, what's up, Forsaken? How you been? Dude, how you doing tonight, man? Can we say hi? It's been a while. Dude, it has been, Dazzling. I haven't been live all week. Astral hanging in there? But dude, you gotta keep hanging in there, man. The dot dot dot's not too promising though, Astral. The dot 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 concerns me. Nerf the Magikarp. Never. Alright, what do we got? Oh, it's my Omastar. Almanite. Yeah. Good little Almanite. Wait, did I get the Kabuto line? Which one did I grab? Oh no. I needed the other one. Oh no. My brother traded me the wrong one. Oh. I needed the other guy. I'm at work right now, and to be honest, trying to stay up. Oh no, at work. That's dangerous. Well, some other time, I guess. Some other time. And then, dude, I have to, like, power through Fire Red, too, to be able to get, I think, I have to do that twice, because I have to get the 2 other legendary dogs, or dogs, 2 other legendary beasts, and I'm not looking forward to that. That's if I want all the legendaries. And I also need Pokemon Home. It would be so much easier if there's compatibility. I still wonder if Home's coming to here. I catch. Wait, another Ammonite? What the crap? Oh no, now I know why that happened. Because I made an Ammonite egg for my brother. And then I breeded one of his Ammonites, but I already had an Ammonite, so now I have 3 Ammonites. Don't! I miss! Sounds like a Bart Simpson, Homer Simpson attempt. Stay awake, friend. Yeah, you gotta stay awake. Not to watch my stream, but you gotta stay awake to make money. I haven't played Leaf Green in quite some time. I might return to it as I try to complete as much of the Pokédex as I can. Exactly. In other news, once I'm ready, I'm gonna attempt the Ruins Challenge in the Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. It's 10 floors on long. Season, if I say we can get it done, yeah. I can't tell about until. Not that kind of talking about mental. What are you talking about? You saying you're not at work, or you are at work? Are you you're mentally trying to stay up? Not that kind of up. Oh, you're trying to stay like positive, not awake. trying to stay up. Yeah, no, yeah, okay. I'm amazed at how much of a graphical jump there was between Gen 2 and Gen 3. The Game Boy Advance was a huge step up. It really was. I see what you're saying. Yeah, between Gen 1 and 2, because those are pretty much the same. And then, yeah, the Gen 3. I mean, yeah, it's a little brighter, more vivid. I wouldn't say it was huge, though. I mean, if you compare the difference between, like, those games to, like, the games that we have now, somewhere along the way there was a huge difference between the generations. And this, I would say there's less so of a difference between this gen and the previous gen between, like then, like, going to, like, well, even the first couple DS games weren't that, you know, crazy. The 3DS is where I think things took a different turn. 3DS, and then we got, like, even though I don't like the games too much, we got, like, Sun and Moon, and I think those are more the 3DS type games. Same thing with, what, X and Y maybe a little bit. X and Y was still, like, pixelated 3D, but it was pretty bad. I think Sun and Moon, but the biggest difference would be from Sun and Moon to then Scarlet. What did we get first? Scarlet Violet? Scarlet and Violet was the biggest jump, honestly, I think. Yeah, I would say that. Because we had the Alola games, Gen 8, I think. And then Gen 9, straight to Scarlet Violet. And that's kind of like very close to what we're working with, like, modern-wise. So I think that was the biggest jump, personally. Because that was still a pixelated mess. Very cartoony, pixelated mess. And then it went to, like, full-on polygraphic 3D after that. Versus pixelated 3D-esque, like, world and build. So full 3D, smooth models. You know, were they the best games? No, but we're getting pretty good with the Winds and Waves. Winds and Waves looked amazing, though. I think Winds and Waves, and it's still already, like, over a year out. What they showed us looked decent and good. That's all I could ask from them. Yeah, Winds and Waves might be a bigger. Yeah, though I did see some, like, reasons to believe it's not gonna be too much different than, like, you know, ZA. Well, not ZA. ZA was another Ammonite. There's no way. How many freaking Ammonite eggs did I? What a waste. I don't know, I had that many Ammonite eggs. That's really lame. I need a Kabuto. Yeah, I was gonna get to it, Dazzling. I'm trying to get to all the chests, but I was still on the maze of the graphical jump. Kind of ranting about that. Another Oddish, there we go. Another news, last Sunday I went to an arcade that I've been saving tickets in, and with enough patience I was able to get an $1,800 ticket prize. The prize was big Bulbasaur plush! Oh, no way, dude. Post on the Discord. I want to see it. The 3DS had beautiful cinematic cutscenes. Oh, I did miss over your chat there, Dazzling. 3DS had beautiful cinematic cutscenes. Yeah, that's true. Like, I still liked the cutscenes from, they weren't the best, but they were good. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I'm just hoping for some returning mons I haven't seen in a long while. Yeah, that's true. Ashel, I'm just hoping for some returning mons that we haven't seen in a long while. True. I agree with that. 100%. We better get Lugia and Ho-Oh in those games. There better be Lugia and Ho-Oh, because they are perfect for Winds and Waves. I want to go underwater. Since it's an underwater game, I want to see Relicanth in there, which we haven't seen in a while. Maybe even a regional variant. I want more regional variants. I want them to do a good amount of regional variants. Good couple convergent evolutions. I want it to be as broad as Scarlet and Violet was. Scarlet and Violet was pretty broad. And we got the Paradox Pokemon in that. I wonder if I'll get anything like that in Scarlet in the new game. But Ho-Oh and Lugia makes sense for that game. Like, winds, find Ho-Oh. Waves, you're gonna find Lugia under the sea. And then you have to fly high up in the sky for Ho-Oh. Like, that would be cool. We better get those two. I do think they'll make another Legends game, and I think I have reason to believe that we'll get Legend Celebi at some point. A Johto, and I think they'll go to the past again. I hope. And the reason why I think that is because there's an odd lack of Pokemon, Johto Pokemon, missing from both the first Legends Arceus and also Legends ZA. Yep. Like in neither of these games you don't get Lugia, Ho-Oh, Celebi. So they've been holding those back. They've been holding those guys back. And so, and people, I mean, come on, to not include those guys in a Legends game, but so that's how I know they're not gonna come out like with a Legends Hoenn game. You know what I mean? Because they gave us the Hoenn Pokemon in that game. You know, they gave us Rayquaza, and you know, if they were gonna do a Legends Ho-Oh game, Legends Hoenn game, they wouldn't have given us Rayquaza in that game. You know, all the other thing. Yeah, Celebi. But that's a huge thing. And then the lack of Johto Pokemon. So I know they're clearly saving them for something. I think that's an obvious miscalculation. Guys, I'm gonna go get my drink. I'll be right back. I put it in the freezer, so I'll be right back. Puppy doggy. Alright, get myself a tea. Decided not to get another Coca-Cola. Alright, let's see what's hatching out of this egg here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Another Almanac? Yeah, right? I don't know how I ended up with so many Almanac eggs. That's hilarious. I know I hatched. I know I got quite a few Odyshes on purpose. Another Almanite, that's great. Another egg's gonna hatch. It's gonna be Almanite. So what we got? I forgot. I think I hatched all my eggs. I did. Ah, man, that's good. Actually, earlier I meant to say the biggest difference is going from, the Alola games to Sword and Shield, actually. Their Crimson Moth thing. To answer, to answer your question on that, to answer your question on that, Oh, dazzling, you know, I'm Discord, but this is my most tickets I've spent in my arcade experience. Other prizes throughout the second Woo plush. Third prize, Ollie Owl plush. Nice. Oh my god, Crimson, you wish you could sell unwanted Pokemon, but that may be illegal. There was one guy who sells you a Magikarp alongside the Celadon. Yeah, true. So you can in the games. It does happen. Team Rocket is known to do it all the time. They do it in a worse way, though. But yeah, you can buy Pokemon. I do want to I would probably enjoy a Legends Galar game. Yeah, for several reasons. One, because it'd be open world finally. That game was never open world. If we're going back to Sword and Shield, I replayed through Shield a few months ago, and I really loved and enjoyed my experience with that game again. I don't really care for the Dynamaxing too much. I think that was like very gimmicky type thing, like almost too gimmicky. And it's not really transferable into new games or nothing like that. Terrestrializing was my favorite. Gimmick of many of them. I wish they bring that back. They should have brought that back in Champions, Terra typing, right? I think that would have been cool. Yeah, people need to start spreading the word on that. We need Terra type back in Champions. Yeah, because I think that just changes up competitive enough. Like, I'd rather do competitive competitive in man, what's that game called? You know what you guys know what I'm talking about. But I would prefer and want Legends Johto first. Legends Celebi, whatever you want to call it. Legends Suicune, you know, whatever. I want Johto first. Because we haven't had a return at Johto since, like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I don't need a rehash of Sword and Shield just yet. Despite them being very good games and there's a lot of good things there, I want the Johto games first. And then they can do that one. Legend ZA wasn't necessarily the itch I wanted. And it wasn't the itch I got either. Alright, so now I have a stack of Oddishes, which is nice. Now I can get Blossom, Vileplume, Gloom, and then the Oddish itself. So that completes that line. I completed this line twice over, so I'll have to get my brother to get the Helix guy for me. I do need to breed this Squirtle again more, but he's good to have. And then I have the Charmander on me, which I need to get him traded out too. Let's get this Aerodactyl in the right spot. Let's put him back in that party. But that does satisfy a lot of the Pokédex that I need. Hold on, guys. Making sure my pup isn't doing something crazy. Okay. So. Gotta find out what I need. Okay, I need the Blastoise line, obviously. And the Charmander line. Alright, so I got these guys covered. Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree. Alright, what haven't I seen or I could already get a hold of? That's kind of what I mainly want to look for right now. What haven't I seen? I can get an Arbok now. Raichu, I can get already. Sandrew, Sandslash. I want to find the hard stuff though. Jigglypuff, I can already get because I have, well, a Wigglytuff I haven't seen at all, but I can get that. So it comes on just evolving things so far. Arcanine, Growlithe, I can evolve that. Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, I can get that. Kadabra, I can get. My brother traded me for the Alakazam earlier, but I don't have him. Victory Bell, I can get. Oh, I need the Golem. Me and my brother were supposed to trade. Great. So that's problematic. Okay, so Doduo, Sealed Dugong, Grimer. Got the Shelder now as well. That's Fire Red exclusive. No need Jinx. That's the only one I can think of so far in the birds. Oh, I need Lickitung. And Coughing and Wheezing. Where would I find a Coughing? Lickitung, Coughing, and Wheezing. Shoot! I need the Hitmonlee too. I need a list. Hey, Jess, thank you for subscribing. Over on Twitch, following over on Twitch. Let me pull up Twitch. Oh, Twitch chat. Hey, thank you, Jess Miller. Appreciate you, Jess. Have the prettiest Pokemon world. I think it's pretty standard, but I appreciate it. Alright, so I need Hitmonlee. I'm writing this down. Hitmonlee. I need what's he called? Kabuto? Kabuto. I need trade for Golem, which I didn't get to do earlier. Yeah, no, but it feels like it's a dream. Oh, I appreciate you. Give me 1 second, guys. What's the other guy I need to write down? Alright, so need Golem. Everything else I can get so far. Alright, yeah, we're good. The duo, Seal, Dugo, and Grind number 1, got Drowsy, Hypno, wait, 3. Okay, Lickitung, Coughing, Wheezing. Where are those guys? Were you just asleep? No, why? Do I look sleepy? I am. Hello, random Pokemon streamer. What is your favorite gen and Mon? Mine are Gen 5 on Volcarona. Lugia is my favorite Pokemon, and Gen 2 is my favorite gen. Yeah, so, like, is that your favorite game too? Yeah. So, new Lickitung. Oh, man, where do we find Lickitung and Coughing? Where's that? Celadon City Surf Rare, Pokemon Mansion floors 1, 2. Celadon Surf. So Celadon City. I'm in the city that you can find this. Lickitung. Yeah, Safari Zone Pokemon. Route 18? Alright, let's go to Route 18. Route 8, Route 11, Route 13, Route 15, Route 18. Alright, I guess we gotta go here. Oh, I haven't faced these trainers yet. I don't think. Ooh, I think it's a higher level than me. I think it's a higher level than me. Joe be lurking. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Is this where Lickitung is? Oh, right, Crimson? Oh, you gotta trade, I think. Oh, great. I wasn't. Alright, that sucks. It's an NPC trade. Alright, so. He needs a slow bro. Jeez. He's in the Celadon first floor, which I guess I never got him when I was there. So I'll go there right now. Hey, you gonna head out for the night? You need to sleep? Hey, sounds good, Astral. Take care, man. Appreciate you for showing up. Of course, dude. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Come stop by if you're feeling lonely. I could use it just as much as I'm sure you can. Oh, goodness. Ooh, crit hit, nice. How does Rock Smash not do that much damage? Ugh. Oh, yeah, that takes him out. Oh, I should find a coughing on this floor. All floors. Oh, can't escape? That's lame. You guys know this is the mansion, right? Coughing is the name of the game. This is kind of weird that you can walk on this railing right here. Suppose they don't make you go around that. You know? Ooh, muck. I already have a muck, though. Where's Coughing? How is he so rare? I don't think I ran into him before either. I don't think he's an version exclusive. I don't think this mansion's haunted. There's no ghost Pokemon in here. There's the haunted mansion, though. Pokemon. I'm usually here every stream. Is Dolphin a new mod? No! No, he's a long time mod. A few years even. Yeah. Yeah, no, he hasn't been around as much lately. Self-admitted, hasn't been around as much lately. So that is part of the reason why I needed that new mods. And then we got Jonesy. Alright, I believe Jonesy is our newest mod to the channel. And then I took up a couple mods I haven't seen in like a few years. So I took them off. Because I went through and it's like, I haven't seen that person in like 2 years, you know? I haven't seen that person in a year. Oh, I've seen this person, but they only came by once last month, you know? Despite streaming every day. So I did change out a couple mods, but I did get some flack for that though, from a couple. So yes, admittedly I did jump the gun on some of it, but it wasn't like trying to be hurtful. It was I wanted to keep people who are mods who are like pretty much here every stream and can actually watch the chat, because it got to the point where like trolls are getting through, and I was like, there's no way. No way trolls are getting through. Nobody even sees the troll comments or deletes them, and I was having to do all the work myself. And, yeah. And then the comment was there for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, oh my god. Where is Coffee? What's up, the timid shield bearer? How you doing tonight? It has a 5% encounter rate? This is crazy. Still in bed but not sleepy? Yeah. Alright, so I guess I just gotta keep looking. Poke Rage official? I don't know. Yo, got the star right off the bat? What you mean by that? What's up, Coleus? How you doing? No idea what you're talking about, Coleus. Maybe on one of his streams and we was chatting. What do you mean you met me? Is that how we met? Maybe I raided him one day? Is that what happened? And guys, don't forget to go ahead and like the stream and subscribe if you're new out there watching. Still no coughing. This is wild. It says all floors though. So actually, I was already upstairs for a bit. Let's go up to the 3rd floor, see if we get lucky up here. I just like sometimes to come straight to chat. Yeah, that happens. Oh, you just like, hey, no worries, that happens. But guys, please go ahead and like the stream, yes, if you haven't already. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new to the channel. You don't have to, but you know, like, hey, it helps me out, helps you out. You can see when I go live and stay fresh on my new content. Dude, what the crap? This is the hardest Pokemon I've had to like search for. I had an easier time looking for like 1% Pokemon than this. And I've been in here before too. Oh, nice, Jonesy. There's a mint condition too. Nice. Gen 3 Repel trick involves placing Pokemon at the front of your party that is a specific level equal to your lowest level if you want to wait, but lower than the target. Well, right, Pokemon Prodigy, but that doesn't help me get coughing, I don't believe. Unless maybe there's a wheezing here that could be really high level, but... I mean, you could use it to only increase your odds for certain Pokemon Prodigy. It just doesn't increase your odds for anything that I just happen to be looking for. It's very specific. So, like, I'll give you an example where that would come into play, which I did use on this channel already. Like, when you go through Diglett's Cave early in the game, you can run into Dugtrios that are, like, level 28, 29, which no Diglett is ever going to be that level, for example. So you can use Repel with a level 25, 26, level 27 Pokemon in your party. And you put that Repel on and go through that Diglett's tunnel. And you can run into that level 29 Dugtrio. But that's only because there's an evolution that happens to be high level in that particular cave. So the only way that that would work here is if Coughing had a higher level cap than all the other Pokemon here in the mansion. And number 2, or even its evolution, Wheezing. And that's also if all the other Pokemon in here don't also have that high of a level cap. At least the same. Exact. Oh, is he more common Fire Red? Yeah, he might be. I feel like it's a 1% encounter rate here, though. Grimer's more common, yeah. Kind of like the Nidoran Nido swap. I wish I got more Coughings than Grimers. Honestly. Although I'd probably get annoyed of Grimers. Or not of Coughings at some point. Oh my god. You're ridiculous. Is Wheezing in this game? Wait a minute, hold on. Is it an exclusive? Why would Google tell me this? In Pokemon Leaf Green, wheezing is not found in the wild and is only available via evolution from coughing. To obtain it, you must catch a coughing and evolve at a level 35, as wild wheezing encounters are exclusive to the Fire Red. Oh! You can find a wild wheezing in Fire Red. But in this game, you have to find it as a coughing, I guess. That's weird, because I've definitely ran into more than 20 Pokemon in here, and I haven't ran into it once. The muck you encountered just now can't be found in Fire Red. Yeah, you can only find the 5% Grimer. All floors are 5%. Yeah, but I've ran into 20 Pokemon. I'm above odds to even run into one damn coughing. Way above odds. I mean, how many Pokemon have I ran into? 20? I mean, way more than 20. Probably 50? More? And plus my first travel through here? And I ran into a lot then too. A lot of Pokemon then. So yeah, I'm like 5 times below odds. What's up, little Timmy? Dude, there's no way. There's no way. Guys, like the stream for I need the luck. I need coughing luck. Please like the stream. That's the only way I'm gonna get it. I feel like it's not giving me coughing because y'all aren't clicking the like button. I don't know. I'm just kidding, but cough on the like button, wheeze on the like button, do whatever you can to make this guy appear. I'm getting actually really impatient for this guy. Timmer? Oh my goodness, it's all purple and I get really excited for a minute. Hey, Luna Everly, thank you for following over on the Twitch side. Hey, sup? What's up, Luna? Luna, I can't find a coughing. I think my game's broken. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. I don't know what you're saying thank you for, but you're welcome. Where is this stupid Pokemon? Woo, Vulpix. Why? Why what? What you doing tonight, Luna? I'm not a Pokemon lover, right? Yeah. Are you? Your background looks boom. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of work, love, and labor went into this background. Tim, this is insane. What's insane? The fact that I can't find coughing. Even at 5%, I should run into him. Even at 5%, I should have ran into him. Like, the odds aren't that bad. It's 1 in 20. Like, we could talk about 5% all day. But you start dividing that by 5, it's 1 in 20. What encounter rate does Weezing even have? Or not Weezing, Muck. Muck encounter rate leaf green. 5% encounter rate Muck has. Yeah, Muck is also a 5% encounter rate. And I've run into countless Mucks. Doesn't even make sense. Because I think my game's broken. That makes no sense. What's Eradicate encounter rate? Somebody want to look that up? Holy cow. I am live on YouTube as well, Luna. That's where my main viewer base is. I get a lot more traction on YouTube. Which Pokemon character is my favorite? My favorite Pokemon is Lugia. 30% for Eradicate. That's crazy though. See, look, another Muck. 5% Muck, 5% Muck a little while ago. And like 3-4 other ones that I ran into in here. Like, I should have ran into 5 or 6 Coughings. Now I'm watching a video on it. This is insane. This is ridiculous. I know, right? Watch me run into another Muck. That video did not help. I'm doing the right thing. Go back to the second floor. Not fair. There he is. There he is. My goodness. That took way too long. You generally find him on this floor? Yeah. I'm gonna try to sleep powder him, but he's gonna... I'd be so annoyed if it just took himself out. I probably should sleep him. Oh my god. No. Hopefully you don't know self-destruct. Oh my god, I missed 3 sleeps in a row. Oh yeah, because my accuracy is also dropping too. Alright, I'm gonna throw an Ultra Ball at this guy. Yeah. You can. There we go. Alright, well, we know he exists. Yeah. If we could get one more, that'd be nice. Oh my god! What? Oh my goodness. What? He does, yeah. Oh my goodness, guys. I just found a second coughing like almost back to back. This is perfect. Great ball, come on. Is that shiny? No. There we go, got the 2 coughings. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get out of here. Finally glad I found him though. Took way too long. Yeah, pretty normal. Pretty normal run, yeah. I'm trying to complete the Pokédex now. We got 2 coughings now. Sweet. I'm going for the living dex in this normal run, yeah. That's a challenge in and of itself, though. Clearly, for me. Alright, so. We got the coughings. Coughing! That was way too hard. What's Coughing's number? Number 109, so he should be Box 3 would be up to 90. So box 4 should be in box 4. This would be 91. This would be a spot, I believe. I think he goes there. Woo! Give me a second. Alright, now I need to go find... I think I need to go find a Jinx. Oh, no, that's a gem. Oh, I needed Poliwhirl. Oh boy. Route 6 with a Super Rod? Where's Route 6? I don't even know if I have a Poliwhirl, but actually I think I need one. Oh, Poliwag. Oh. I think I found the Poliwhirl though. There we go. You're such a big Pokemon fan, but you still haven't made any emotes? I have emotes over on the YouTube side. I only have 90 followers on Twitch, so I don't really pay attention to it that much, to be honest. Or put in a lot of effort into anything on Twitch. I don't feel Twitch has earned my effort yet, to be honest. It's literally how I feel. YouTube actually is the one that gave me a chance and put me in the algorithm and actually does anything for me. But the way they set up, the way Twitch handles their business just isn't for me. Ooh, another Poliwhirl is exactly what I want. Yeah, I'll take it. Because I need a... Actually, yeah, I need a few of these guys. One to trade. One to turn into Poliwrath and one Politoad. You missed a lot, Dazzling. I finally caught the coughing. Finally caught him. I need to get 2 more Poliwhirls. Oh, Slowpoke. Oh yeah, I also need to get another Slowbro, yeah. Maybe Spellbro, I can just find a slow whatever already, Slowbro already. Oh my god, a Gyarados. And no, what's the news, Dazzling? Oh, perfect. I want Politoed in a Nest Ball, so hopefully I get this one. No! No! No, I wasted a Nest Ball. Those are hard to come by in this game. Alright, going Pokeball. Don't a miss, right? Listen, guys. Might as well capture this one. He's level 25 already. I think I'm good here, actually. I don't even need to catch more Pokemon. Alright, actually, no. Got what I need. Don't need to solve that yet. I just want to solve finding the next Pokemon I need. Got the Coughings. Poliwags, Parlywhirls. Got enough for the Politoed, and I think that's a trade evolution with the King's Rock, though, for the Politoed. And then Poliwrath will be alright. I don't know what number these guys are. Polybag's number... $30? Oh, yeah. Why is Pikachu here? Just got a random Pikachu there. Electrode. Number 101. So 390. Box 4 should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This box 3 so messed up. Alright, Will. Let's see. I think Aber is actually in the right spot. Magneton's in the wrong spot, though. You would come after... You should be right there. And then Farfetch would be right there. The duo. The trio. Okay. What else? What else? Box 5, I'm just totally skipping this whole page, essentially. This is wild. How do I not have any of these Pokemon? Oh, I do need more Eevees. Okay. It's weird, it almost looks like I have them all that I need. Besides Kabuto, Kabutops, Porygon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really go through. You're an Eevee? Yeah. I feel like I have a lot of them, but it's really weird that there's like a lot of blank spaces. Yeah, I gotta breed some more Eevees. Starting the starters and everything. Alright, well, I'm gonna save there. Just save all that progress, you know. You wanna jump, Kira? I wanna jump. You can jump all you want, Kira. I never did a shiny dex. I need a high energy battle LOL, right? Yeah, shiny dexes are only possible in kind of like the newer games. Unfortunately. None of these old games. And guys, don't forget to go ahead and like the stream. Go ahead and subscribe so you see when I go live next immediately. Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream here. I'm getting a bit tired, and got some good progress done today, actually. There's just some incremental things that I needed, and I can have an idea of what I need to keep going for, and breed, and evolve, and so on and so forth. So we're getting pretty, we're making some, I made some good progress, and I did some trading today in this game, so either which way, I got a lot more Pokemon than you know, some other streams. Right, you guys didn't see all the trading that I did earlier with my brother, but it's there. Guys, we're gonna go on raid over to Frosty Lemon, guys. Awesome streamer, guys. You guys will enjoy his content. All you gotta do is stay in the stream, and it says, hey, you're gonna see the notification. Hey, everybody's going here, blah, blah, blah. Click on that. Guys, go raid Frosty. Hashtag Sam the Pokemon raid in his chat. So hashtag Sam the Pokemon raid. When you guys get over there, guys, also here's a link just in case. And guys, I will see you guys over there. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening. All the likes, all the views, and everything. Guys, I appreciate y'all so very much. Oh wow, we got quite a good many views tonight, actually. Yeah, 21 likes, guys, and like 843 views, guys. That's awesome. I love when it just gets up there like that out of nowhere. I appreciate y'all. Take care and have a good night.